nutrition is one of those lifestyle factors that we can modify, just like with our physical activity like exercise, or even our lifestyle behaviors like smoking. Nutrition is one of those things that we can change, and we can be mindful of what we eat and how much we eat. Generally, with a heart-healthy diet, we're mainly focusing on having a wide variety of fruits and vegetables, not just focusing on our leafy green vegetables, but having vegetables and fruits of all colors and varieties. Another food group that we're monitoring is going to be our fats. Now, some fats are better than other fats. The saturated fats such as butter, margarine, and think anything that would be solid at room temperature, like lard, fatback, and even bacon grease, are not going to be the best options for us. Now, sticking with more of the unsaturated fats, like olive oil, canola oil, those are going to be our better options. And especially with olive oil having the omega-3s, those non-fatty acids, are going to be a great option. Now, another food group that we want to kind of take a look at is going to be salt. The American Heart Association recommends having less than 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day. Now, we can cut back on the amount of salt that we're taking in by knowing how much salt that we're putting in our bodies. Now, one step that we can do is to prepare most of our meals at home. That way we can control the foods that we're putting into our bodies instead of going to a fast food restaurant and picking up a burger and some fries, because at the end of the day, we don't really know what's in those foods or how much sodium we might be taking in. Another way to reduce sodium is to look at the food labels of the products that we're buying, sticking with foods that have low sodium or even lower sodium on the food label. Now, with a lot of our canned products, the easiest way to reduce some of the sodium in those products is to go ahead and rinse those canned products under running water instead of dumping a can of vegetables, for example, into a pot and heating those up. And another tip for cutting back on sodium is to season our foods with herbs and spices instead of dumping or using the salt sugar on those foods. So herbs like garlic, thyme, rosemary, onion powder, even lemon juice and vinegar are great substitutions to season your foods without using the salt shaker.